I'm going to upload this form as a PDF file on the website, so if you want to print it off or if you just want to read it on here, that's fine. I just wanted to take a few moments and go over and explain what each one of them are. Obviously, once again, you can read them if you want to. If you don't, I think my descriptions here will be sufficient. When we're talking about free trade versus protectionism, countries are different. They have different policies, different governments, different ways to run the thing, run their trade. So a tariff is a tax that a country will put on goods that are coming into their country, imports, to make the import more expensive relative to the products that are made at home. So when the United States imports goods from China or anywhere else, we are going to place a tax on that to try and make our goods comparably priced. Quotas, it says here a quota is similar in effect to a tariff. While a tariff restricts imports by making them more costly, a quota just simply limits the amount of products that can be legally brought in. So we put a number and say you cannot bring any more than a certain amount into a particular country. On an embargo, sometimes politics dictates that a country must halt the export or import of a particular product or group of products to or from another country. So North Korea, Cuba, we have embargoed or placed restrictions, and we cannot bring their goods into the United States. So we do not trade with certain countries for various political reasons. Standards. It says here another effective way to increase the cost of an imported good is to require that they meet certain standards. So when we import food, we have requirements that our food has here in the United States, and so when countries bring in meat or anything else, all of those things have to be inspected and they have to meet a certain criteria. This also talks about cars that we import into the United States. We have certain pollution requirements, and all of those vehicles have to meet those certain standards. All of those are things that are imposed on other countries. A subsidy, though, and this is really important, so you might as well get this one down right now because we're going to use this later on. It's a term you're definitely going to see again. The government will often give money to different businesses or industries to promote them to produce things that actually lowers their cost. All of those windmills that you see everywhere you go, the government subsidizes those. The government subsidizes farmers. They give farmers money to continue to farm. So all of these are different types of trade restrictions. Number 5 is not really a restriction, but it definitely has, it encourages more domestic production by the government giving these businesses or industries money. So you can print that off or you can go ahead and read it if you need more clarification if this video is not enough.